The players ready in the tunnel. It is a big ask for Barcelona tonight. 4 goals behind after they were blitzed in Madrid last week. But a lot of history lessons we've been taught over the last week to show that there is a chance. Is there a chance, though, Stuart Robson?
Well, there's always a chance when it's Barcelona, but there's every chance, as we've heard in the studio, they can concede goals. And if they concede goals, they're going to lose the tie. They were poor defensively in the first game. They give away opportunities by playing a very high offside line, which they don't always get right.
A magnificent atmosphere, smoke-filled sky, the fireworks. They're trying absolutely everything. They put a motivational speech on the club's social media sites today. Anything to give them an edge over the team from Madrid. But this is a club that loves to play as the underdogs, Atletico. They're out of the title race, some 8 points behind Barcelona. They've got a tough tie in the Champions League. They've got Tottenham Hotspur. Can they make it an 11th Copa del Rey? Well, this is the Barcelona team tonight. The only surprise maybe in the left-back spot where Cancelo is preferred to Balde. Eric Garcia is suspended. Lewandowski is injured. De Jong is going to be out for a few weeks. And Pedri returns to the starting 11 for the first time in 9 matches. One of the top officials in Spain has got the gig tonight. Ricardo de Bengochea, who's in charge of the Seville derby at the weekend. And he has the backup of Daniel Jesus Trujillo Suarez. Well, Atletico rested most of the team as they played bottom club Oviedo at the weekend, and it was a risky task as they didn't score until the 94th minute of that game. Julian Alvarez scored. He's alongside Griezmann tonight. They'll be looking to Lookman and Giuliano on the wings, maybe to lay down anchor early on. It is very much their first choice team, apart from the goalkeeper, Juan Musso, who has been the cup keeper. He's played 15 games for Atletico and he's kept 10 clean sheets, which isn't a bad record, is it? Who has won every domestic trophy since taking over a season and a half ago at Barcelona. Well, Flick has said the target is 2 goals per half. 2-0 first half, 2-0 second half. He would very much settle for that.
Well, Cancelo's going to play at left back, but he's going to play further forward, and Rafinha will just tuck inside.
Here is Fermin! Oh, they mean business. Just over a minute on the clock. And they're flying them in.
This corner has been given. Good start from the home team.
Well, they had a confidence-building success at the weekend against Villarreal. Fermin follows the line of the 6, headed away by Hanchko. He's the full force of Barcelona from the start. Pedri. Oh, lovely control. Bypasses the defender with ease. Takes him on a second time as well. No, went down a little bit easily. Of course, the Camp Nou will appeal for a penalty. Yamal didn't join the chorus. Cardoso. Hanchko clears. It'd be an achievement at the moment for Atletico Madrid if they could get the ball over the halfway line. Tunde leaving it for Lamine Yamal. He saw the run there of Ferran Torres. Pedri. Makes it look so easy. Feeds Rafinha. Rafinha cuts it across the face of goal, slipping and sliding from the Athletic defenders. Rafinha pulled his shot on his less favoured right foot.
I'm not quite sure what Simeone was doing here. He tried the cutback with the first cross. Simeone gave it back to him. Joan Pubil, the 2 centre-backs for Atleti.
It's a clever ball to Torres. Ooh. Ferran Torres peeled away from his defenders. Very smart routine.
I think it's fair to say they haven't got a lot of height in the box, so they have to come up with something clever, and it's a clever move. Fairly decent contact with it. Maybe should have done better. Just the wrong side. Ferran Torres was trying to get in behind Pubil. Ball was not quite in his path.
Rafinha has a bit of workspace. Llorente backs off him, but Llorente does a good job. Griezmann. Miscontrol by Simeone.
Let's have a look at this. So it's not quite in his path. He runs beyond it. Certainly no foul by Pubil. I think Ferran Torres was trying to grab his arm, had his arm between his body and his own arm there.
Launch to Ademola Lookman, who's been a big hit since signing for the club from Atalanta in the winter transfer window. First attack for Atletico Madrid. Balls to Griezmann. Steadies himself. Oh, such an important save to keep the tie alive from Joan Garcia.
There's the big chance. If he plays it in either corner, the tie would probably be over. Good play from Lookman. You see Llorente almost playing as a third centre-half now. And Simeone playing as a right wing-back. Narrow and deep he's going, Simeone.
Goalkeeper's ball again. Comfortable take for Juan Musa. What a big chance that was for Antoine Griezmann. His instincts took him into the right place when the ball came in. He checked himself onside.
Rougerie was offside when the ball was played to him. So it wouldn't have counted, I doubt. Again, good play from Lookman. Can't getting too tight. Just wrapped his arm around his waist.
Pubil to Llorente. Remember, against Spanish teams, Barcelona have won every single home game this season. Here is Torres. Another little tester for Musa. Always savable.
Again, it's Atleti giving them a chance. It's their throw-in. It's a poor bit of play. Ends up with Ferran Torres. Again, he tries to go in at the near post.
Mal, clever trick. Deceives the defenders. Oh, they've let down the anchor. Bernal. The teenager gives Barcelona hope. Is it the first step towards an incredible comeback?
Well, not good defending from Atleti. Goes past his man Lookman far too easily. Yamal on this occasion doesn't go for the cutback. Goes in between the goalkeeper and the defenders. Great ball in. Just slightly underhit the ball, Yamal.
Manchko prevent in the corner. Barsi. Now Pedri goes over the defence. Hung towards Fermin Lopez. Bernal has the height advantage. Llorente gets no distance on his head. A little game of keepy up is on the edge of the 18-yard box. Now at the feet of Lamine Yamal. Expectation inside the Camp Nou. Cancelo hoists it to the far post. Rafinha is there.
Just holding his position, trying to hold off the player.
Hansi Flick said the task of his players is to make the impossible possible, to live the dream out there. Now crack the code. Here is Griezmann. Oh, rattles the post and almost broke the hearts of Barcelona. May have been offside.
And it was given offside. Just on the run here. Oh, it's a tight one, very tight one. Lovely little cutback.
Chased down by Gerard Martin. Llorente. He's well out of his coaching zone there. Diego willing his son on. He passes to Llorente. Good ball in. Oh, and another escape for Barcelona as Lookman went flying in there. You can hear the fright inside the stadium.
He should score. Great play down this right-hand side. Llorente gets away from Rafinha. What a cross. You see that Kabasi falls down. He's got to score, Lookman. It's a poor header in the end. All he's got to do is make good contact with it. And it slides off his forehead.
Time running out for the players to grant the wish of the manager for a 2-0 lead at half-time. Yamal. Pedri steps over it. Pedri continues the run. Pedri goes down. Penalty for Pedri.
Well, Pedri made the run. Ball's played into his path. The Atleti players don't agree with it. Of course, it will be looked at. It is in the penalty box. Yeah, I think.
Well, the leg was left out by Pubil, which is dangerous, isn't it? To dangle a leg out there when there's a player hurtling towards you at breakneck speed. Walk around his penalty area. Anything from the Argentinian to distract the Brazilian.
Well, I always think if he starts walking around and going off, the player has every right just to roll it in the net.
A huge moment in this match. Captain Rafinha may have lit the fuse of the remontada. They're halfway there to tying it up on aggregate against Atletico Madrid.
Very composed penalty. There's the leg left out. Yeah, I think Pedri makes sure he does make contact, but it's definitely a penalty. There was contact, and there's the composure. The finish looks one way and passes it into the other side. Also made it easy by diving very early. But what a second half we've got in store for us.
Hero's reception for the Barcelona players. They're halfway there to tying things up with Atletico Madrid. Remember, if it does end in a draw, we'll have extra time and a penalty shootout. Make no plans for the rest of the day. We haven't had a yellow card shown so far. The expectation rises inside the Camp Nou. Rafinha puts it into that danger area. Accept a booking if it saves them half a minute or so. Fermin Lopez. Lamine Yamal. Does he stick a twist the defender? He loses out. Lamine Yamal. Musso. Huge save.
Great save. It's a nice height and brilliant play from Yamal down the right-hand side.
Anticipation of a third goal in the Catalan air. Cleared by Griezmann.
Poor corner at the end of it. It's difficult when you haven't got really any height, anybody that's particularly good in the air. Centre halves, Kubasi.
Cancelo. Breathing, literally breathing down his neck. Pedri to Yamal. Makes it look so easy. Panic clearance from Llorente. Full might put into that shot. Forced to Bernal. Oh, brilliant double save from Musso. May not have counted, but he wasn't to know that. He had to stand his ground. As they say in the goalkeeping world, make himself big. And he was enormous.
That's the last one that was offside. Here's the build-up play. You can see Rafinha is offside, so if this had gone in, that would be okay. It's not a great save, I wouldn't. Got a proper header of the ball now.
It gives them another outlet, doesn't it? Cancelo's cross is a good one, and a goal-scoring touch. It may be on for Barcelona.
Well, what a great cross it was, and Bernal coming in at the far post.
His second of the night. The wonder kid. How nervous are you now? Diego Simeone. Atletico Madrid have cracked again.
Well, they're going to be looking at the offside when the ball's played. Oh, I'm not so sure. I think he was still coming back from an offside position. This may not count. Just on that initial view, did he get back onside quickly enough to then start his forward run? This is going to be interesting.
There was a mass clutching of straws by Atletico Madrid. It certainly wasn't by design that he was caught offside. Maybe accidentally.
But it's tight, really tight. All about the timing of the ball being kicked and him coming back. I think, just having a look at it, that this may be ruled out. Oh, it's been given.
Oh my goodness. Positions himself at the near post. Kupasi comes in at the far. Sorloth with a header. Corner again.
That was a good corner, and Barcelona got there first. They're just holding up the play here. There was a question mark over a handball. I don't think there was, but one or two players appeal. He's just holding up the play. Still talking about the handball.
Pedri. Lamine Yamal. Well, in the cup competitions, there's always an underdog, and Atletico Madrid revel in that role. Lamine Yamal, too many to take on, has to go back. Barcelona still brisk with their play. Lovely touch to Cancelo. Cancelo low and hard, another stretch.
Keep the goalkeepers out of the way.
I commentated on the goal where Benfica scored against Real the other week, Stuart. Keeper doesn't get close to that one. There was a slip there from Bernal in the penalty area. Rafinha. Lamine Yamal. Almost cross. Ooh. Rashford. Oh, that was the chance. Fell to an unlikely source in Gerard Martin, who lacks the accuracy. That could have made it 4-4 in aggregate.
Good play from Rashford on this occasion. Might have just hit the top of his arm, but sets up Martin, just using the inside of his foot.
You just know, whatever it is, that whatever they program in, it's not going to be long enough to make the Barcelona supporters content. And Simeone's going to dispute it. Two sets of top-class footballers digging so very, very deep. Dani Olmo. Rafinha. Martin has become a striker now as well. He strays offside and Rafinha goes in there. The referee has a long, hard stare. He said it wasn't a push. Olmo is suggesting it may have been holding. There was a case to be answered.
He started to push him and then just let go.
Against Girona. Can he do it again? Yamal is down holding his ankle. Atletico Madrid seek the goal that would undoubtedly put them into the final of the Copa del Rey. Baena is away. A good clean tackle from Kabasi.
I think the referee's right again. Great from Kabasi.
Brilliant ball. Rashford, corner Barcelona.
Oh, absolutely. What a pass that was. Massive diagonal. If you don't win the first ball, make sure you win the second as it comes out the box.
Araujo is in there snarling, grappling, distracted. Martin at the near post. Bernal with the hide as well. Good header away from Alexander Sorloth. Baena bypasses Pedri, and it was a foolish free kick to give away for Lamine Yamal, because keep an eye on that clock. It was 9-2-0 when the foul was committed, and Atletico will do everything they can to slow the play down, disrupt things. Oh, Bernal gives the ball away. Here is Sorloth, almost inviting them to foul him. He gets it away from Kubasi. That was almost all of the feet in the final, never mind one foot.
Well, that's what he does so well. Doesn't look an elegant player, but he just has that strength at times to get away from people. He's got enough pace to buy himself a yard or so.
Olmo. Rashford, the Barcelona way is to play through the opposing defence. Rafinha tries some trickery. Dani Olmo. Lamine Yamal. Yamal going for that top corner. Rafinha. Lamine Yamal still. Oh, look at that. What guts, what guile. Lacked the cross. Antoine Griezmann to Sorloth. 30 seconds remaining. Llorente.
Offside.
Definitely offside. The Atletico substitutes.
The Barcelona substitutes.
Yeah, the Barcelona substitute kicked the ball away.
Casado tried to challenge Ruggeri.
Dani Olmo. Header on by Araujo. Rashford digs very deep to get to the ball. Barcelona are running out of time.
It was offside. Araujo coming back from an offside position. That really should be it. There it is.
Well, the story is of Atletico Madrid, who swept aside Barcelona by 4-0 in the first leg. That was the easy part. Tonight for Diego Simeone and his players, this was the hard part.